Hi, I'm Michelle Collier from the Noise Test and Inspection Division, and I'd like to spend a few minutes showing you the Noise AFL M210 OTDR and why it's the best choice for installing, troubleshooting, and maintaining enterprise networks. When you pick up the AFL Noise M210, you'll notice that it's lightweight, easy to hold, and easy to view. AFL's M210 rugged ergonomic design fits in the palm of your hand, and it can withstand a 1 meter drop test. And still be ready to hit the job running. The M210's crisp and bright, high contrast display is readable in both indoor and outdoor viewing conditions, compared to other OTDRs that can be viewed indoor only. The Noise M210 Quad OTDR comes with multimode OTDR ports, single mode OTDR port, a built-in standard optical power meter, and visible fault locator. All of the adapter caps use tool-free changeable adapters. AFL's M210 is an inspection-ready OTDR. Attach AFL's DFS1 digital fiber scope to view, capture, and document fiber end face images. AFL's M210 has the capability to support today's enterprise and data center testing and troubleshooting needs. It's both Tier 1 and Tier 2 certification and inspection ready to meet the TIA, ISO, and BICSI data center requirements for test and inspection. A day in the life of the campus technician. They've got a campus map. It's their job to do. They've got a list of buildings between which they've got fibers and cables to be tested. Their first thing is to set up the job in their OTDR and begin testing. Using the AFL M210 with touch and test, this is a very simple project to do. The technician at the start of the day may have a work order or a campus map for which they need to do testing. They can enter the new job from the main menu, and from here they can define the job. We're working here at the UMass campus. If we were doing something otherwise, we'd create a new job in our listing. We're going to select UMass. We'd come in and define our ends, which are all the buildings we're going to be testing between. We've got the Alumni Library, Bell Hall, Telecom. Everything's starting from Telecom, so we'll start with Telecom. And then we can scroll through to assign the other ends. We'll select Ball Hall. It's all single mode fiber, so we'll leave that alone. And we can press Save. And from there we can create our next route to test. And that will be the Telecom to Smith building. And if those are the only two we have to test, we press Done, returning to the main menu and selecting the test mode and begin testing. With a job set up, I simply select my test mode, Full Auto OTDR, and now I can validate my test setup. I've got my OTDR in the telecom building with Susie. The far end, we've sent Penny down with her receive cable. We are going to be testing single mode fiber. We'd come over to the next screen and we'd validate. We'd go on the single mode test port. We'd validate our launch cable. We're using 150 meter launch, 150 meter receive. We're automatically going to test at both wavelengths. We're going to use our default thresholds, and we can come back and begin testing by pressing test. The M210's intuitive touch and test user interface enables novices and experts alike to create jobs and perform test and maintenance functions easily and accurately. The M210 is built upon the successful and widely deployed M200, which was nominated for the Test of Time Award. Thousands are in use worldwide by such users as U.S. and foreign militaries, the U.S. Senate, Fujitsu Communications, and many other end-user and installation and maintenance companies. To see why your next handheld OTDR should be a Noise M210, please visit this website where you can learn more about the product, download an M210 datasheet, and request an on-site demonstration. No matter what you do in fiber optic networking, AFL can provide you with the infrastructure components like fiber optic cable, splicing equipment, fiber management components, test and inspection equipment from Noise, and services like training from the Light Brigade and network engineering from AFL Network Services.